Are you making the most out of your LinkedIn profile? With over 700 million members from 55 million registered companies, LinkedIn is the world's largest online professional network. But let's face it, using LinkedIn can be confusing, especially if you're just getting started. The platform doesn't come with a manual on how to build a professional description, approach recruiters, gain followers, or foster your professional ties. That's why we're here. In this video, we'll be going through 7+ best tips you can use to upgrade your LinkedIn profile, expand your professional connections, and network on LinkedIn like a pro.
Welcome to Zapped.
Tip number 1. Complete your profile. The first step to building a great LinkedIn profile is to complete it. This means filling out all the sections on your profile with no gaps or blank spaces. LinkedIn prioritizes complete profiles over empty ones, so if an employer looks up your job title, you're more likely to pop up on page number 1 if your profile is completely filled out. Make sure to add the following sections to your LinkedIn profile: a headline, a profile photo and background picture, a LinkedIn summary, current job title, your country and zip code, work experience with relevant dates, education section, any volunteer work or other hobbies, at least 5 relevant skills. Tip number 2. Optimize your profile. Filling up your LinkedIn profile is only step number 1. If you want to stand out from thousands of other applicants on the platform, you also have to optimize it. Here are some tips to build the best possible personal brand for yourself. Add a professional-looking, friendly profile picture. Add an effective headline. Create a comprehensive and eye-catching summary. Optimize your work experience. Most people don't think to include their work experience details on LinkedIn. Instead, they simply list their current and previous job titles. But if you want to stand out, you should fill out your work experience sections, just as you would on your resume. Include job responsibilities, duties, accomplishments, and tangible results you've achieved for each position worked. Tip number 3. Get endorsements. LinkedIn endorsements are a way for your colleagues and connections to attest to your expertise in a specific field or skill. So the more endorsements you get, the more credible your online profile looks. The best way to get endorsements is through endorsing others. Start with your closest coworkers, friends, and family on LinkedIn, as they're most likely to return the favor. Afterward, ask them to return the favor and endorse one of your skills or projects. Another way to get endorsements is by directly asking for them. It doesn't have to be a long message. You can simply say, "Hey, I noticed you've endorsed me for a few skills on LinkedIn. I really appreciate it. Would you mind endorsing me for one more skill that you think I'm great at?" Tip number 4. Showcase your skills. Your skills section is a critical component of your LinkedIn profile. It shows potential employers and recruiters what you're good at and what you can bring to the table. Make sure to include relevant skills that you possess, and don't be afraid to get creative. LinkedIn allows you to add up to 50 skills, so make sure to take advantage of that. You can also add skills that are in demand in your industry, even if they're not directly related to your job. This shows that you're willing to learn and adapt to new challenges. Tip number 5. Connect with others. LinkedIn is all about building connections and networking with others. The more connections you have, the more opportunities you'll have to expand your professional network. Start by connecting with people you know, such as colleagues, classmates, friends, and family. Afterward, join LinkedIn groups related to your industry or interests to connect with like-minded individuals. Don't be afraid to reach out to people you admire or who work in your dream company. You can send them a personalized message introducing yourself and asking for advice or mentorship. Tip number 6. Engage with your network. Once you've built your LinkedIn network, it's essential to engage with them regularly. This means liking, commenting, and sharing their posts, as well as creating and sharing your own content. By engaging with your network, you'll show them that you're active on the platform and interested in their work. You'll also stay top of mind, so they'll think of you when opportunities arise. Tip number 7. Use LinkedIn for job searching. Finally, LinkedIn is an excellent tool for job searching. Many companies use LinkedIn to advertise job openings, and recruiters actively search for candidates on the platform. To take advantage of this, make sure to set up job alerts for the roles you're interested in, and tailor your profile to match the job requirements. You can also use LinkedIn to research the company and hiring manager before applying. Things to avoid while networking. Now let's talk about how not to network on LinkedIn. Tip number 1. Don't send generic messages. Take the time to research the person you want to connect with and mention a specific reason why you're reaching out to them. Nobody wants to receive an automated message that doesn't give them a good reason to connect. Tip number 2. Don't expect everyone to network with you. Some people want to keep their LinkedIn profile private or simply don't have the time to respond to your messages. It's important to approach networking with an open mind and not take things personally. Tip number 3. Don't spam people. This means avoiding automated subscriptions to your newsletter, sending connection requests to people you have nothing in common with, and sending mass-produced messages to all of your connections. These actions will only lead to getting discredited as a spammer and potentially damaging your reputation. Remember, networking on LinkedIn is about building meaningful relationships, not just collecting connections. So, take the time to personalize your messages and approach each connection with respect and professionalism. And that's it. With these 10+ tips, you can upgrade your LinkedIn profile, expand your professional connections, and network on LinkedIn like a pro. Which tip are you going to implement first to take your professional presence on LinkedIn to the next level? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more tips and tricks on how to boost your professional profile and excel in your career. Thank you for watching.
You know how it can be such a pain to print stacks of business cards only for people to lose them? This NFC business card from Zapped will save you from all that trouble. It's way harder for people to lose your information because it goes straight to their phone with a single tap. Totally paperless and also way more eco-friendly. They're having a huge sale right now, so click the link to check them out.